They should be so ashamed of themselves. They should be so ashamed of themselves. This is so embarrassing. Like, imagine, we don't have weapons. We don't have anything. We're not threatening anyone. We're not hurting anyone. And yet they think it's appropriate to bring this many police officers out because we laughed. Because we laughed. They think they're so big and bad protecting the power. They're not protecting the people. They're not interested in protecting the people. They're interested in protecting the power and showing off their badge and acting as though they're big, bad, and tough because they kicked some people out of an event that laughed. That is so embarrassing. Protecting pedophile protectors. So embarrassing. They should be ashamed of themselves. And look at that. They're so smug. They're so proud of themselves for what they've done. Removing someone from an event for laughing. And they think that they're powerful. They think that they have the authority to do whatever they want, whenever they want, but they don't. They're scared little boys that use badges to make themselves feel big. That's your cigarette butt right there. You might want to pick that up. He just threw a cigarette butt on the ground, sir. Are we allowed to throw cigarette butts on the ground?
I don't know. I didn't see him do
Well, I saw him do it and I have it on film. He threw it right there on the ground. Is he allowed to do that? I'm picking up his cigarette butt.
Whatever committees we're on, but a lot of these bills are not on our purviews. So by the time it reaches the floor, we may actually not be as up on it as some others. So that's why it's super important
for Northeast Tennessee. Also, I had a bill that helped with the Senate and the House. So we get a lot of leeway on what we get to do, and just on all the loans, they pay all the closing costs, they pay all the interest, so it's a huge help for our counties and puts them where they can still function. It also, it creates Northeast Tennessee. So this will create an avenue for high school students to be able to come out of high school, graduate from high school, and have their nursing degree at the same time. So it'll be a huge help for all of the hospitals around the area, and everyone in healthcare will really 5 years down the road see a big benefit from that. As far as legislation coming up this next year, the bill that will be my bill that I'll be carrying will probably be uninsured motorists. 20% of Tennesseans are running around our roads with no car insurance, and it's huge. So we're going to be battling that. I had the bill this year. I took it off notice because I didn't really realize how big this bill was going to be. And I've been working on it all summer long with different folks. So that'll probably be the big bill that I have this next year. And my spots are filling up, so I don't have hardly any left. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, next we have Representative Fritz. Came from District 32, so maybe we'll drive today. Representative Warner. Thank you for coming.
Hey, it's good to be with y'all tonight. I'm sure I have some work family, any nuclear fuels people related in the room. It's good to, I don't know if we met when we were working together, but it's good to be up here again. I love Northeast Tennessee. Hey, my dance card's full. I'll start off with that for next year. Resolutions and legislation that I carried last year, and I'll just mention mine. I think House Joint Resolution 51 is tremendously important. We cannot legislate or spend ourselves out of the problem we find ourselves in Tennessee. We need to move with God. And prayer resolution in our prayer resolution to fast and pray is important in Tennessee. The demonic spirits that giggle when we show up at places like this, it is important that we don't have the name of Jesus Christ every chance that we kneel before Him, asking for His blessing on this COVID farce. And we forcibly injected with COVID vaccinations, which have disabled many of them. We required them over many years to take anthrax vaccinations. Both were often under unlawful orders. And so your Tennessee House passed a resolution urging Congress to move on that, provide care for our servicemen and women who were disabled, hurt, or even harmed just financially in the rank structure by that COVID. And also calls for an investigation of those people that made those decisions. Well, to hold them accountable, and I think that's a good thing for Tennessee. The last thing I would offer, just accomplishments here, we're talking as fast as somebody can can. The Satanists got me all warmed up on Jesus there. I was saying that it's important that it's God-given right, it's an absolute right, we're going to fight for it, Tennessee. And gun owner says we have the best legislation in the country. So I got to next year, some of the things that are important to me, I look at 30 seconds. Petitions. Of course, I've got to follow me on this for 3 years. We're going to keep fighting. I think every man will be in this room needs the same respect for us. And if you have a right, if you're choking, we're going to no government, county, mayor, or anybody can not we can't. That's all we do is the sanctity of life is the last one. If elected by the prosecutorial powers. And that covers 3 areas, and you'll see that from me this year. And those 3 are rape of any human being by an adult. You've taken something, can't be given back. You should be put to death. Secondly, human trafficking. If you're selling men and women for sex or labor, we ought to put you to death. And thirdly, if you kill a baby from embryo on up with a pill or with a scalpel, we ought to execute you.
We can let him keep going. I feel like I'm sure. So 472 requires sex-based bathroom and changing area in schools. So that we're proud of that. House Bill
Get 'em, boys.
132, 134, Senate Bill 476 eliminates foods containing red 40 in public schools. 6 ends DEI hiring and admissions practices in our state universities. Senator Crow mentioned that. Great. House Bill 444, Senate Bill 480, restricts the use of image and the platform in black and white. Sometimes there's disagreement. So Let's talk about a couple of those bills with the understanding that, some vigorous open.
That would limit people's ability to vote. And I think that's exactly what this bill is doing. I would want Washington County to continue with the primaries exactly the way that we've had, so that everyone's voice could be heard.
Representative Warner?
Yeah, I'll take that, and I'll echo part of what my colleague said, Representative Higgs. I want everybody's voice to be heard, but at one time in this state, we didn't have early voting. We had one day for the locals. It was taking something away that the locals were used to. I think there is a grandfather clause in the bill that if you've been doing a caucus in your county, that you can still maybe caucus, but if you ever stop, I don't think you can go back. The next biggest problem I had with the bill was the physical note on it. I point blank asked him in committee 3 different times, was there a physical note with this bill? I was told it was not. Guess what we're doing? We're doing a budget amendment because this bill is carrying an.
Both reasons. It was just something felt in the heart of the bill. And I really felt that I had a situation where the question in my mind was, is the parents allowed to choose for their children? Those kinds of things. Is that a God-given choice or is it a government choice? I felt it was a God-given choice. And what I felt happened is, if we had some of the Lord done, and then it's good before we go back to school, government was simply saying, I'm sorry, we're studying at school. It was a choice the government was making for that parent. And that's where it's on. And we also heard, we just heard that President Trump had said those states that try to go for parental choice in that way, you get a priority, when he became president. And then he also said that he's going to do a tax credit for those that want to go to private school. And what our bill did was,
That's our last time. Let's go.
held the public schools.
Why? What's the reason? No, we need a reason. Are we being detained? Are we being detained?
The public school back that money to hold.
Yeah, you have to give us a reason.
And had we not
You're
done
disrupting
that,
the meeting right now talking.
and someone were to take
Are they
Trump's
disrupting when they
tax
clap?
credit without our bill,
Are they allowed to
the
clap? Or are you
public
going to
school
leave?
lost
Are you going to
the
kick them
line.
out when they
There
clap?
were good reasons on both sides.
I
think,
need a
but
reason that I have to
mine was
leave.
primarily that I felt like
You're disrupting the meeting right now.
parental choice is so important to me
And I'm
from the
asking you to give me a reason.
of that being a guiding control.
Being disorderly.
Representative Fritz, would you mind?
Okay,
Thank
sounds
you,
good.
I'll be on to. I love Rusty Crowe. I get served with him on Veterans Caucus. He and I both.
So give me just a second.
We'll dissent on this a little bit.
For me, it was an issue of doing. For me, it was an issue of doing that I represented wanted me to do. I had 2 school systems writing me letters asking me not to vote for it. I had received at least 100 letters in my office from people in my district. I looked at that. 90 of them said don't vote for it. 10 of them said vote for it. So I did what I felt was right. My gut was the hardest thing for me, and why I really couldn't vote for it, is private schools weren't required to take children with disabilities, but the public schools are. And we have to fund that and do the best we can do and educate every child across the state.
Okay, the next.
And help these guys out if they want to try to keep their land. I see so many farms that farmers have to sell their farms in order to
What do we have to leave for?
provide for their families.
What do we have to leave for? What's the
Maybe in
reason?
some way to be able to preserve their farms so it can be handed
This
down
looks pretty disorderly to
for
me.
generations to come. And I think that it's a fair bill.
I mean,
I don't think the physical
I've done
notice
nothing
too
wrong.
much on it.
Disorderly
And
conduct.
I'm all in favor of it
You're the one
because
making
our
the scene
farmers
right now.
really want it, and our farmers are extremely important in Northeast Tennessee. So, that's why I voted for it.
All right.
Representative Fritz.
Yeah.
It's all on film, so.
Comment on why you voted.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. You're killing kids in Tennessee. They will die. They will starve. Is laughing disorderly conduct, sir?
That's what it was. I laughed.
What did they tell you?
I have it all on film.
We know you weren't there, yeah.
I wasn't. I didn't
No,
hear
you were
anything. I
not.
didn't know
It
what
was the
going on.
sheriff's that
Okay.
went there.
And all I heard is that, hey, somebody's being unruly, somebody being this. This is what I was told.
We
That's
left.
why
But they
and
represent us
that's
too.
all.
Yeah, so
I
getting
have
kicked,
no clue.
that's a violation of our First Amendment right to
have
kick
no
us out
clue
of an
what went on.
event.
I would just
Yeah.
have no clue.
Okay, okay.
So, they, 123 Boone Street.
Yeah.
And
that's
you
easy.
can come to 8 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
So- So you did not make you guys didn't
I
make
did.
the call to
No,
bring
he-
to take
he
us out.
did very generous.
It was the sheriff's call.
He's a lovely human.
Okay.
In a fight or something, that's the only reason why.
Well, we appreciate that.
I didn't make a judgment. I didn't make a call.
And he didn't even want to
I
go
just
in.
make
I
sure
noticed
So
that
it's the
about
sheriff's
him.
we need
Thank
to
you.
make a complaint against, not Jonesboro
Yeah,
Police.
you know where the sheriff department is?
No.
Okay. You know where the big courthouse is around on the 4 lane?
Yeah.
That's where you go.
Okay.
That's where you- If you want
All
to
right.
look it up with them.
It's
Yeah, well, you can't miss it. It's a big
But I guess
deal.
with it being
That's
after
a big
hours, you
deal.
probably need to go during business hours and do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you want to, or you
Okay.
can go. We can talk to a sergeant on that as well.
What was your
You-
name?
Officer Miller.
Miller. Okay.
It's Chinese. It means I love God.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I didn't. I didn't. But I'm hoping it did, you know. But so yeah, the county's right here on the highway, and us is right here. If you want to file a complaint there too.
Okay. Well, I don't need to follow. Yeah, you guys were fine.
I hope you're not, your buddies aren't
it's
going to be
whoever
mad at you
was-
for talking to us, are they?
No, I don't mind to talk to anybody.
Thank you.
And you don't like yelling at me. I can talk to anybody. Yeah, I mean that's all you got to do.
I mean, we weren't in there yelling.
No, we laughed. The most we did.
All I did was
We literally laughed.
There was no like, hey, keep it down. It was
No,
like,
it was just like you gotta go.
and no reason why.
We have to go because we're laughing. Like that's just
Like I
that's
said, I
crazy.
have no idea what happened until I walked
Yeah.
in and I'm like, okay.
You
That's
were
it, so.
you
Okay.
didn't even
Well,
want to
thank
go in
you.
the main door. I
I'm
saw
like-
that
I'm like,
about
I
you.
don't know what's
Yeah.
going on, so I mean.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Yeah.
If you need anything from us, just let us know.
Okay.
And again, you do have your rights.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I don't know what happened or what went on.
She laughed.
We laughed. We literally laughed
I have
loud.
no idea. And I
I
can't,
have
I
a
can't,
boisterous
I
laugh.
can't comment.
Kind of a
what went on
knee-jerk
in there.
reaction
Yeah.
at this point.
That just seemed crazy that we're being disorderly. When y'all came in, we were quiet, as you saw, and like all these police officers surround us. That's just really intimidating, and it's just I don't know. It just feels kind of wacky, and I'm not blaming you. So I thank you. Yeah.
You guys like that because you're clearly you clearly are here talking to us.
Yeah.
This time of day.
I will sit here all night.
That's
I'm
all
here
we
all
want.
night. Again, you exercise your rights. I mean, what you want. Like I said, again, I don't know what went on in there, and I can't comment on that.
Yeah.
But I'm here out here. If you want to talk to me, I'm good. So.
Well, we appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome. If you need anything, just let us
You
know.
need a loud laugher.
Absolutely.
We're really good for that role.
Hey,
Too good at it. Like it more than
Disappointing that we can't express our opinions
Yeah.
on what they did in our house.
Okay.
in
Yep.
Nashville.
So what? You know what I'm asking?
The
What is
handmaid?
what is this? Oh.
Yeah,
handmaid.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
I took-
We had a few out here earlier.
Yeah.
Careful knocking on doors. They hate that too.
They're not going to come?
I don't think they know.
They can see you.
We need the other guy too.
We need the other guy too. Hi, we would like to get your names and badge numbers,
Sure,
please.
it's William Rhodes.
What's your badge?
324.
What?
324.
Okay. What's your name and badge number, sir?
David Tranbarger, 624.
Okay. And since when is laughing disorderly conduct?
Would you like me to read the statute for you?
Sure. Yeah. Please
no
do. Go for it. I'm so excited to hear that laughing is disorderly.
So in Tennessee, code annotated, a person commits an offense who in public place with intent to cause public annoyance or alarm, engages in fighting or in violent or threatening behavior, refuses to obey an official order to disappear issued to maintain public safety in dangerous proximity to a fire hazard or other emergency, or creates a hazardous or physically offensive condition by an act that serves no legitimate purpose. A person also violates this section who makes unreasonable noise that prevents others from carrying on lawful activities. So you would fall under subsection B.
So
You can look
we
at
were
that.
making noise
Subsection
that kept
B.
them from, because they didn't
So
stop
we
doing
were
what they were
making so
doing.
much noise that they couldn't hear us.
They were
Subsection
continuing.
B, a person also violates this section who makes unreasonable noise that prevents others from carrying on lawful
Who
activities.
decides what's unreasonable about laughing?
You can read the statute if you want.
Oh, no, I want you to
It's
explain to me
I've
how
explained to you
you
everything I need to
decided
explain
that
to you.
our
haven't
laughing
answered
is
the question.
unreasonable.
Ma'am, what else would you like me to explain?
Okay, can I just want to be real with you for a second. There's a whole crowd of people in there, right? They all clapped. right? They made noise at some point, did they not?
A lot of experience at giggle when we show up at places like this.
Did they?
Ma'am, do you need me to explain
No,
anything else?
sir, can you answer the question? Did they
I'll
clap and
explain to
make
you
noise?
why you were asked to leave. You
Did
falls under
they
disorderly
cla-
conduct,
did the-
subsection
okay,
B.
what I'd like to know is why you didn't remove every single other person in there when they
Ma'am, I've
clapped and made
explained
noise.
the
Are you going to
safety
explain it
thing.
to every other person in there?
Ma'am, do you need me to explain anything else to you?
Yeah, I'm literally asking
have a
you to
question.
explain something to me and you're not doing it. You're answering my questions with a question.
Subsection B is what you fall under disorderly
Sir,
conduct.
you're pretending to
I'm not
ignorance.
pretending anything.
Okay, so then can you answer the question?
What's that?
What is the difference between me laughing and them clapping?
Because it was causing a disturbance.
Why wasn't their clapping causing a disturbance?
Because they were clapping at something that they agreed with. Because they were clapping at something that they agreed with. You were laughing at
Oh,
something
so
you
it's
agreed with.
so we're not allowed to disagree. That's the law. The law is that it's unreasonable if we
No, ma'am, the
disagree.
law is you were being disorderly, and I've explained that to you. I'm not gonna we're not gonna play court right here in the
Well,
middle.
It's
we'll-
all on camera.
Oh, it's all on
That's fine.
camera.
You
Yeah, that's
came
fine.
up to us after one person laughed
No,
in
ma'am.
our group.
If
One
you remember
person, and
correctly,
you
all
asked us
carried
all
on the
to
laughing
leave.
and snickering for quite a few minutes before I even approached you.
And you
So
only
snickering.
came over because
Snickering.
that woman went up and complained to you.
Snickering.
That's
In
the only
disorderly
reason.
conduct.
Okay, so snickering is covered under subsection
Subsection
B?
B.
Okay, cool. Snickering is covered under
Snickering.
subsection B.
Okay, well,
That's
if y'all
We'll
have
find
any
out.
questions, have a good rest of your night.